Don't you think about the most discouraging event that took place in your life? It could be you were expecting to marry a girl or a guy, everything was going good, boom, one day you get that text message saying, I don't think this is gonna work out, and she breaks up with you, he breaks up with you. You're like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? We just had a great date last week. We just talked about life together 10, 20, 30 years from now. Very confused. Maybe you're working for a boss of yours and he tells you if you do X, Y, Z, you hit these numbers, you're gonna get a promotion. You hit all those numbers. When it comes time for a promotion, he gives a promotion to Johnny, not to you. You're discouraged. Maybe it's you got great ideas, but no one's listening to you. Maybe you're sitting there saying, man, I've been financially in the same exact situation for 2-3 years. What the hell do I need to do? It's discouraging, right? I will tell you from personal experience, the most discouraging times were when you're putting effort and you're not seeing progress or results. This can psychologically mess with you to not believe that enough effort is gonna produce progress, and for the rest of your life, you're just gonna be like, well, even if I give my best, nothing's gonna happen. Here's what the timelines are. In order to see any glimpses of change, it takes about 21 days, right? The second one is 90 days. And we're like, okay, first week, no results. Second week, no results. Third week, no results. Fourth week, no results. Fifth week, a little bit of results. Sixth week, a little bit of results. Seventh week, a little bit of results. It's not really working, let me drop it. 90 days, that's only 7 weeks. 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10, 11, 12, 13th week, bam! Oh, this works. I'm glad I stuck with it for 90 days. So far we have what? 21 days, 90 days, then it's 12 months, then it's 36 months, then it's 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Here's how you gotta look at it. So again, 21, 90, 12 months, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. The bigger the change you want to make, the longer it takes, okay? So if your change is a generational type of a change with a mindset and the way of thinking, your family's been known as the poor, broke family, you wanna make a real massive change, it's probably gonna take 10 to 20 years. This doesn't mean 21 days later or 90 days later, you're gonna automatically see results. No, your level of urgency and effort will dictate the level of changes you'll see. So urgency, effort, and patience.
When you feel as though you cannot go one step further, when your body is tired and all you want to do is drop everything and give up, remember that this moment precisely is the moment the weak fall and the strong prevail.
Patience, the mental fortitude, the mental strength to keep on going when you have absolutely no physical evidence around you that is saying you can make it. Just keep going, and I promise you, man, one day your dream is gonna be a reality. Now I need you to be patient because I need you to give your gift time to mature, all right? I need you to fully develop. You're trying to get there too fast, relax. It's gonna come. I'm trying to tell you to hold on. Why? Because it's all coming together.
Yet, everybody wants to know how to get from $0 to $1 million or from 0 to 1 million followers fast. Everybody wants to get to a place, very few are willing to sacrifice to get there. We have to slow down. If you actually thought about your life in a 50-year window or an 80-year window, you would slow down.
So there's some of you, you're trying to get there too fast. Relax.
So the only thing that's in your hands is effort. So put your 100% into your effort, what happens, happens.
It's gonna come. So what happens if you get there too fast and you're not patient, some people have gotten to fame and lost their families. They've lost their wives. They've lost their riches, right? They've lost their wealth. They lost their influence, right? They lost their name. Listen to me, and a good name, man, it's hard to get a good name. It's even harder when you lose it to get it back. So be patient.
We live in a world where people lack patience. We just don't have patience. And I promise you that if you're able to, whether it's financially or emotionally, put yourself in a position to have patience, you have a far better chance of succeeding. Your decision-making path becomes far clearer, and you build much more leverage to actually build wealth or work-life balance or legacy or whatever makes you tick.
When I talk about maturity, being patient, all right, I'm talking about finding your own voice. Are you hearing me? And you gotta learn to shut the noise. I mean to shut out other people's opinions. That's what I mean by the noise. People used to tell me all the time, E, you're not polished enough. You're not refined enough. Listen to me, you wear a baseball cap. You know, your approach is too aggressive. Hear what I'm telling you. It took me years upon years upon years to find my voice, to find my style, right? To find what fits for me. And I used to have people all the time criticizing, critiquing me, telling me, yo, you can't do it this way. You'll never be successful this way. And listen to me, I feel what they're saying. Right, you're right. You will never be successful doing it like that. And you will never be successful, but you can't tell me how to do what I do. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with taking criticism. Are you hearing me? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with taking criticism. But what I am saying to you is this: you have to find your own voice. So be patient and give yourself enough time to find your own voice, man.
Everything that has happened that's been good to me is slow. Everybody wants to get to a place. Very few are willing to sacrifice to get there.
Your business is only effort, isn't it? Just do that. For all these things to happen, you need perception and intelligence. So that's all you must do in your life. Constantly looking for ways to enhance your perception and your intelligence. The rest will anyway happen.
So let's take action today, let's take action now and move forward and create that dream, that vision, that beautiful life that's yours, true to you, and be an inspiration for others and the people around you.
You're doing the right thing. You're doing everything necessary for your vision, for your dreams, for your goals. You're a good person, you work hard, but it just seems like you can't win, like you can't catch a break. Bad thing after bad thing happens. But if you just keep believing in the vision, if you do not give up, if you are optimistic about every single situation, eventually you will catch a break. Eventually, everything will start going your way.
You're getting out of this. I don't know who told you differently. You're getting out of this. But right now, you gotta go through this to get out of this, to grow out of this, to help everyone else who is going through this. That's why you're going through this. Focus on the courage, the strength, the power, the ambition, the might, the light that you have to get through this. Focus on placing your attention on what is the good in what I'm going through.
If you don't know what to pursue in life right now, pursue yourself. Pursue becoming the healthiest, happiest, most healed, most present, most confident version of yourself. Then the right path will reveal itself.
It is tedious, it is painful, it is lonely, because it is a game of just moving the ball down the field inch by inch by inch. It's not glamorous, it's lonely. As you start changing, everything around you starts changing, people around you start, it's not even fun in the beginning. And so you'd either have to have an incredible amount of hope or a ridiculous amount of inspiration and delusion, or you have to be in so much pain that the alternative to continuing this pain that you're in is to try something different, because it's the only thing that might be slightly less painful than what you're doing.
Sometimes you just have to let time do its thing. It's hard sitting in uncertainty, but clarity often comes from experience, not thinking and speculating. It's okay to feel lost. You're not falling behind, living life wrong, or missing out on anything. Life wouldn't be the adventure that it is if you already knew everything. So don't give up now.
So start policing up here. Watch what you're thinking. Start thinking more positive thoughts. I can do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't care how I feel. I'm getting this thing done. Because when you change your thoughts, those thoughts change the actions that you take. And those actions that you take start to create a life that you love.
It's hard for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I promise you, man, the light's at the end of the tunnel. If you keep walking, if you keep making one good choice or two good choices will always bring amazing opportunities. I promise you, man. Greatness takes time.
These next videos will inspire you on your current journey.